Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, Berryjuicysweet Dishes. And if this is your first time, please hit that like button and also that bell right beside. And to all my returning viewers, welcome back. And to everyone, all positive vibes. Well, today I will be making Longhorn Steakhouse Parmesan crusted chicken. Let me show you how. Let's begin. So I have 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts that I just cleaned. I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit or 190 degrees Celsius. And while my oven is preheating, I'm going to go ahead and pat that chicken dry. So now I'm going to go ahead and season my chicken. You can add salt and pepper for taste. However, I want to have more spices and seasoning to my chicken. So I'm going to start with 1 teaspoon of some onion powder. Next, I'm going to start with 1 teaspoon of some Italian seasoning. One teaspoon of some garlic powder. And again, these seasonings are optional. Like I said, you can go with just salt and pepper just for taste on your chicken. Next, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of some smoked paprika. Next, I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of the Parmesan complete seasoning with coriander and amata. I hope I said it right. Alright, so I'm going to give my chicken a good toss in these seasonings, making sure that everything is well coated. So once I season my chicken up well, I'm going to go ahead and move it to the side. So in a different bowl, I'm going to mix about a 1/2 cup of some all-purpose flour. So in another bowl, I'm going to add about 1 cup of some grated Parmesan cheese. Next, I'm going to add about 1 cup of some Italian style breadcrumbs. And then I'm going to add about a pinch of salt. So now I'm going to give this a good stir. to mix everything up. That smells so delicious. So now in another bowl, I'm going to beat 2 large eggs. Now what I'm going to do is take my eggs, my flour, and also my breadcrumbs. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my chicken and then I'm going to dip my chicken in the flour. And I'm going to coat both sides. Next is I'm going to dip that chicken in that egg mixture. And then next, I'm going to dip it in my breadcrumb, my Parmesan cheese and breadcrumb. So after I coated my chicken on both sides, I'm going to shake off any additional coating. And I'm going to get it ready to drop it inside of my hot oil. So I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of some olive oil. I'm going to also take 2 tablespoons of some unsalted butter, and I'm going to melt both of these together. So once my oil and my grease has melted, I'm going to go ahead and add my chicken. And I want to cook this chicken 3 to 4 minutes per side.
And you don't want to cook this on a high temperature because it will definitely burn.
Alright, so once my chicken is cooked on both sides, 3 to 4 minutes on both sides, I'm going to move it to the side. And I'm going to repeat this until all of my chicken is ready. So I transferred my chicken to a different dish because my pan wasn't big enough to hold all 3 of my chicken breasts all at one time. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this in my preheated oven, and I'm going to bake this for about 20 to 25 minutes or until the chicken reaches an internal temperature of like 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 74 degrees Celsius. So I'm going to use about 4 tablespoons of some unsalted butter.
Because this will be our garlic Parmesan butter that we will pour on top of the chicken once it is done.
And I'm going to let that melt. So next, I'm going to add about 2
teaspoons of some minced garlic. Or you can use 2 garlic cloves, minced. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of some grated Parmesan cheese. I'm going to also add 1 teaspoon of some lemon juice. You can also use the juice from a fresh lemon. I'm going to also add 1 tablespoon of some fresh parsley. And I'm going to stir everything up. So I just cooked this long enough for my garlic to fragrant. I don't want to scorch my butter. So now I'm going to remove it off the stove. And you can also add salt and pepper to this for taste. All right, let's check on our chicken, and it looks about done. Let's plate it up.
Well, thank you everyone for joining. Don't forget to hit that like button and also share the video. Again, everyone, thank you for tuning in to my channel, Berry Juicy Sweet Dishes. Well, bye for now.